Alright, so welcome back to my team career mode. It's round 11. We're going to Singapore. Let's have it. And here we are in qualifying. I'm actually looking forward to this. Singapore is one of my better tracks, I'd like to think. So I'm going to go bold, and I'm going to say that my targets for today is a top 12. As always, we're going to do 2 runs in Q1, and then if we get into Q2, 1 run in that. If we get into Q3, 1 run in that. Let's quickly take a look at what the benchmark lap times are. Now, usually the AI in Q1, they improve by about 2 to 3 tenths at the end. So, if I want qualification, I need to go 2 tenths faster than P16, which is going to be here. So, I need to aim for, realistically, a 28.3 or a 28.2. That should see me into Q2. Although, just 2 places ahead of him, P14, Yuki Tsunoda, 28.2, 28.1. Oh, they've set the exact same time. That's quite cool. I don't know, actually. I might need to actually go into the 1 minute 27 if I want any chance. Okay, I don't know. Let's just put on some tyres and go for a lap. Alright, here we go then for my first lap around here in the My Team Career Mode car. I have no idea how it's going to feel. All I know is that when I did a last to first as Sergio Perez the other day, it actually felt really, really nice, like just the generic track layout. So that was actually a really good run through the first couple of corners. Now we got this fast right, avoid the wall. I've just crashed straight into it. Nice. First sector is going to be a 26.7. I put in a 26.7 as well, and I'm 700ths up on Magnussen, which isn't too bad. I mean, I could probably find an extra tenth or 2 in Sector 1 alone. I seem to have a lot less downforce than I think I should have. Sector 2 is going to be a 1 minute 3.6. I'm way off it. I've lost half a second in that sector alone. Oh my goodness, yeah, there is something seriously wrong with this car. I feel like I've got no downforce whatsoever. I have to turn in so much into these corners. Anyway, round the final corner, that is a dismal effort. I go up to P21. Wow. I imagine it's just by Sector 2 letting me down here. I mean, if we have a look, compared to me and like Hulkenberg, for example, Sector 1, I'm about 700ths up. Sector 2 though, 6 tenths down, and then Sector 3, 3 tenths up. Why am I losing so much time? I've got maximum aerodynamics, but it feels like I'm running, you know, like 30 wing, not 50. That's not ideal. I'm gonna have to do the same thing as Baku, which is pull an absolute monster of a lap out of nowhere. I think if I can just keep my lap clean, I can probably find about 3 tenths, but that's still not enough to like get anywhere near Q2. Especially because like, yeah, everyone else like is probably going to improve as well. This is not looking good for the Footcrim F1 team. Okay, I've managed to find a lot of time through Sector 1. I did say there was time through there. Maybe not 3 tenths, but there you go. Oh, I said there was some time left. I didn't think there was this much time in there. What is this lap so far? Need a big final corner. That's pretty massive. Oh, please let that be enough. That was such a good lap. Oh, I don't think that's it, is it? Oh, you're joking. That's not in. I don't think that's in. I don't know. Is that in? I don't think it is, you know. Oh, it is! Yes! Oh, what a result! My goodness gracious, I am through into Q2 by a decent margin, actually. 2 tenths of a second. That was a really, really good lap. Lost about a tenth in the final sector to myself, but oh, I managed to, you know, lock in through that first and middle sectors, especially the middle sector where I was losing a lot of time. I'm still down, like, half a second, but it was 7 tenths, so at least I clawed back a little bit. But yeah, we can go through to Q2 now, and the P12 is, I don't know, I mean, P12 at the moment is 4 tenths away from me, and of course, everyone is going to improve as well, so yeah, I don't know about that one, but let's see how we get on anyway. Right, so here are the benchmark lap times in Q2. This is what I need to aim for, so a 27.8 is to get my goal of a top 12. a 27.7 might just get me into Q3. I don't even remember what I did in Q1, to be honest. Let's just see what I can do. Alright, come on, you beauty. Let's do this thing. Even if I can't get into Q3, even if I can't get a top 12, let's just put in a decent lap time. Not too bad for the first couple of corners. Now we have the long swinging right, gonna turn in more. That's actually quite nice, I enjoyed that. Now sector 1 is a 26.5. I'm gonna put, ooh! Yeah, I knew that sector 1 felt pretty good. Okay. Now, of course, do bear in mind, I'm probably gonna lose up to half a second in sector 2, so that ain't ideal. Here is that sector 2, a 1 minute free dead. Okay. I'm still in this, you know. I only lost 2 tenths through there, and we know that my sector 3 can be quite good. There you go, that was alright. Overtake on. Flat through the final corner. That's a very good lap time. That's a very good lap time. It's not top 10. It is top 12, though. That's the original goal I set for myself. I'm happy with that. I'm really, really happy with that. I definitely just, like, pulled a muscle during that lap. My hand, it now really hurts. But we move. The game is the game. So we miss out by 700ths, which is obviously quite a lot. So I'm not too bummed about that. Top 12 is what I was aiming for. That's really cool as well. I like that a lot, you know. That lap was actually really, really nice. So, you know, we start top 12 for the race. As, you know, you should know, Singapore is notorious for not really offering that many overtaking opportunities, especially if you're in traffic. You usually can't overtake at all. So, if I can have a world-class start and get up to P10 off the line, there's a very realistic chance I can just stay there until the end. So, let's see what happens. Or I could just drop back, you never know. And here we go then for the Formula 1 Singapore Airlines Singapore Grand Prix. I don't know why they say it twice. It is a bit confusing. I guess it's because it's in Singapore, sponsored by Singapore Airlines. Anyway, it's going to be completely dry, which is a massive bonus to my aim to try and get into the top 10. I don't know why, but 9 times out of 10 when I race at this track, it rains. I don't know why that is, but it just does. And here we are on the grid. I assume the strategy is going to be very bog standard. Yep, just a medium to hard tyre. Now the fuel load, we want 1.2 extra laps. Actually, we can probably do 1.1, just do that. And we are ready for a blockbuster of a race. Like I said, in quali, if I can have a good start, get up to P10 off the line, there's a very good chance I can stay there. So let's just see what happens, yeah? And here we go then. Let's have this thing. Come on. That is an okay start off the line. Lance Stroll's gone to the inside. That's actually massive. I can now go around the outside. And I've actually... No, not happened yet. Round the outside of Alonso as well. It's a bit of a chaotic start. Hello, Fernando. I see a gap there. I'm going for it. On the inside of Fernando Alonso. Please tell me I've got some form of straight line speed. Oh, I do. Oh, I really do. Go on, baby. Brake late. Oh! Everything's fine. I lived the altercation. And I've done better than P10. I'm up to bleeding P8. What a time to be alive. And like I said, I don't even care if Perez just streaks off into the distance. If I just save ERS and then just use it down the DRS straight, I should be fine. This is where this race turns into more of an endurance race rather than an actual, like, well, race. Because it ain't about getting ahead of the cars in front now, because I'm not going to be able to. It's a Red Bull, for God's sake. I need to, like, you know, save tyres, save ERS, have weight strategies and all that. Which I don't like. I'd rather just try and blitz it, but that can't happen, because my car isn't fantastic. It is the first season of my team career mode. Now, what is surprising me is that I've actually managed to keep up with Checo, and I'm going to be closer to him than Alonso is to me. I don't know how that's happened. Can I get anywhere close enough for a dive bomb? I mean, I'm getting closer. That's not close enough. Although Perez has allowed me to go for it. He's defended well though, but I'm surprised by my pace right now. Right, hello again. You joined me a couple laps later. Everything stayed the same, to be honest. I'm still somehow keeping pace with Checo. I don't really know how I'm doing that. He is really, really slow for some reason. And actually, if you look at the bottom left of your screen, you can see that there's Checo in front of me, and then there's an Alpine, and then there's Max Verstappen. He's right there, you can see him. Why am I keeping pace with Max Verstappen? I mean, I know this setup is built for a race and not quali, but my pace is stupidly fast right now. I mean, we know Red Bull, to be fair, are quite stinky around Singapore. But my goodness, I wasn't expecting this, just keeping pace with both of them. Also, you can see in the bottom left of your screen that from me, there's a little bit of a gap back to, like, the others. But you've got me, Alonso, Stroll, and then a Ferrari. And then there's like a 1 second gap, and then there's just everyone else. There is not a lot of field spread at all. I wonder how Perez feels right now. Imagine looking in your mirror and you see a PG Tips Formula 1 car right behind you in P8. Like, that is seriously concerning, and it's not just even Perez driving bad as well. I mean, Verstappen's right there. If anything, Perez is having a race of his season. And look at the gap between Verstappen and the Ferrari in fourth. It's like 5 seconds. This is a very strange event happening right now. Although I suppose it is realistic. You know, Ferrari, Mercedes, and even McLaren, you know, all being ahead of Red Bull. Sort of how it is in real life, sort of how it is here in Singapore. So, oh, we have a yellow flag. It says there's someone in like the later part of Sector 1. And then there's also one behind. Who's it going to be? I think it's the Ferrari. No? That was odd. We had a very brief yellow flag for like 3 seconds near the front, but nothing's happened. Okay. Right, so it's now lap 10. My strategy says I should be pitting on lap 11, but I thought, hang on a minute. Why would I do 11 laps on mediums and then 11 laps on hards? That sort of defeats the point of the hard tyre, which is to do more laps on them. So I'm actually going to come in now, a lap earlier, try and get the undercut on some of the cars ahead. Especially Perez. You see, like, he's on the hards. He's actually now going for a move on Gaza. This could work out for me a little bit here. Hang on. No. Tried to go down the inside of Gasly, but he blocked it off well. But yeah, I mean, an undercut on Perez is definitely doable. I've also got to watch out from the undercut from Alonso. He pitted last lap. I think Stroll did as well. Both of the Astons. Oh no, Stroll's just having a stinker behind Russell. Right, here we go then. Let's have it. Let's just hope that my team don't do what they did in Baku, which is drop a stinky pit stop and make me lose like 3 places. I mean, at the end of the day, I did recover those places, but it took a lot of effort. You can also see Alonso at the bottom left of your screen. He's just entering that final tricky section with all the corners. I think he's gonna be way past me, I think. Yeah, he's gonna be way ahead of me. He's gone. Alright, good strategy from Aston Martin. He's making the soft to medium work. And now I need a big lap to try and undercut Perez and Gasly. Come on, vehicle. Let's do this thing. Alright, so if we look at the bottom left, we can see Verstappen's in. I ain't getting ahead of him. I haven't gained enough time on him. I'm mainly looking at Gasly and Perez, really. So let's see. Where do I come out? There's Ocon. Okay, so Gasly actually stayed out that lap. Here is Leclerc. I'm ahead of him. But wasn't he behind me by, like, some distance? Oh, don't tell me the overcut's the way. Okay, I need another good lap here. Verstappen's there. My gap to Verstappen is 2.6. I think that's actually less than before, so I don't know. Bro, I've made a discovery. It's my own teammate. He's right ahead of me. Jack, please don't make this, like, very, very difficult. Just let me, like, go by, please. Thanks, geez. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, ta-ta. See you, Jack. Bye. And we have another yellow flag somewhere ahead. I don't know what it means. Who's that? Is that Verstappen? It is! Max Verstappen's engine's gone! Oh my goodness, that's one way to stir up a race. Alright, so, there's Perez, there's Perez, he's gone. Actually, no, he's right here, hello, I thought Piastri was Perez. Perez, oh, Nelly, I've almost crashed. Hang on, he might not have DRS here. Hello, Chico, how you doing, geese? Come on, give me some speed. Oh, okay, I definitely don't have enough ERS for this. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Tequila Perez, I'm going round here. That's on track. I've kept it on track. That's a lovely overtake. And I'm up to P6. Let's go. I'm probably not going to be able to keep Perez back. He's got such a heavy tyre advantage and, of course, just a car advantage in general. But my goodness, what a time to be alive. See, honestly, I'm not too fussed about defending from Perez because I'm probably not going to be able to. I'm going to try, but, yeah, I don't think it's going to go very well. Right, here comes Perez again. What I might do is... Okay, no, never mind. I was going to let him by and then use the DRS again. Whoa, Perez! My God, you truly have no concept of wheel-to-wheel racing, do you, lad? And I'm going to come back by you because that was out of order from you, Perez. That was truly out of order. You know what? Okay, I was going to give him a little wheel tap. Oh my God, what is going wrong? So Perez just drives into me because he does a weird, like, dive bomb. And now all of a sudden my car doesn't brake anymore and can't turn. Alright, thank you, you Mexican prick. And look what you've done, Perez. You've allowed Gasly and Leclerc right back into this. You tosspot. Right, let's see how my straight line speed is. Here comes Perez. I've got the inside line. Brake a little bit later. Okay, that was very easy to defend. See, this is what I was saying earlier about how this race is more of an endurance race than anything else. I'm sat here, P6, ahead of Perez. The next car ahead is 6 seconds up the road. I have to manage tyres. I have to manage ERS. I have to be strategic so that Perez can't get by. Not only that, this race is also just ridiculously long. I mean, 22 laps is a ridiculous length. Like, 22 laps of doing 1 minute 30s is outrageous. Right, we have 5 or 6 laps remaining, I can't count, and I tell you what, defending from Perez is extremely easy. He's really bad at attacking, and we're slowly just collecting this train of cars. I mean, it was me, Perez, Leclerc and Gasly. Now we've also got an RB, I've got an Aston, a Mercedes, and a Haas. I'm doing English. I'm doing an Alonso Monaco. What was it, like 2022? When he just held up the entire field for like 20 laps, and it was just the most depressingly hilarious thing of all time. This is also about to be the shortest My Team episode I've ever uploaded, because realistically, nothing's really happened. I mean, defending from Perez is just so easy. I mean, like, I take the inside line, use a bit of overtake, and he doesn't even go for the move. He just goes back for some reason. It's easy. Alright, here we go then. Final 3 laps. Oh, I've gone a bit wide there. That ain't ideal. Don't worry, we're fine. My lap times have also been, like, super consistent, which is always nice. Once again, just defending from Perez with relative ease. He's not even a contender anymore. He's just sort of there, do you know what I mean? He's just like a little like, what do they call it? I don't even know. Just a little pain in the back. That's all Perez is in this point. But here he comes again. He's going to go for the inside. I'm just going to do that. There you go. Once again, I defend. And I'm sitting very, very comfortable to finish this race in a pretty remarkable P6, to be honest. I mean, that is a crazy good result. But it's like what I said in quali and before the race. You know, you get a good start. You're on a decent strategy. You get up there. You can't really get overtaken, especially against the AI. Maybe against real players, yeah, you probably could get done, but against the AI, no chance. Oh, Jesus wept. I've sneezed. Thank God I didn't sneeze on a corner. That would have been very, very, very bad. Okay, anyway, penultimate lap. Perez isn't even going to get close enough for a move. There you go. And we move. Oh, sneezed again. Oh my goodness, I must have allergies for defending too well. Ow, that actually hurt my nose as well. Once again, thank goodness that it wasn't mid-corner, because I would have been finished. Right, final lap of this race. Let's make it clean, let's make it fast, and keep this tequila drinking tosser behind me. Alright, go on, car, show me some straight line speed. Oh, yes. Oh, that's gorgeous. Perez, not even close, blood. That was your final chance. You didn't even send it. Oh, you are horrible at driving, sir. I keep slacking him off. He is my favourite driver in real life by far, to be honest. Whoa, I've had a big step of oversteer. That could be an issue if Perez goes to the outside. I mean, I've got the inside line, so I should be fine. There we go. Oh, what are you doing, mate? Relax. Lando Norris wins the Singapore Airways Grand Prix of Singapore. Meanwhile, me, after a pretty fantastic qualifying, I thought, P12, I've somehow managed to race my way and take a P6. You know what? I don't know. I don't know why, I don't know how, but it's happened, and I'm very pleased about it. I mean, it was a pretty world-class drive, to be honest, apart from crashing every lap and driving into people and skidding all about the place. It was actually a very good drive. Consistently fast on the end, that was really, really nice. Constantly, you know, the low 131s, high 130s, that was very, very nice. And at the end of the day, like I said, it's very easy to defend against the AI, especially at Singapore. It's like defending around Monaco. It's very, very easy and self-explanatory. So, we take a P6, that is unbelievably good, and lovely stuff. And so here's your final order. We have Crimfoot Fulcrum in P6. I started P11. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, someone must have been taking an engine penalty. Okay, anyway, so I love how you look at my fastest lap. It's actually like slower than everyone except these two in the top 14, which is very depressing. But what I want to quickly look at before I go is my hard stint lap times, because look at that. That's actually not as good as I thought, but it's not bad. I mean, look, 31, dead, pretty much. 39, 4 temps, 2 temps, 4 temps. That's really bad, actually. That's 6 temps. And then 3, 1, 1. Not bad, really, is it? So, looking at the standings, I pick up 8 points. That's, it keeps me in P10, but extends my lead over Stroll to 22. And, you know, I'm 18 points behind Piastri, and that is quite a lot, to be honest, especially because Piastri finished in 4th, which means he actually gained 4 points on me. So before this, his lead was only 14. I feel like that's probably a bit too far away, but if we can just maintain a top 10 of the drivers, that's actually ideal. And then the constructors, I think I said it last episode, but realistically, we're not catching Aston Martin. The goal is to just stay ahead of Alpine, which we're looking very good to do, and take home a P6 in the constructors. So, that's going to be all from me. Bit of a boring episode, because it was a boring race. What do you want me to say? That's going to be all from me. Like and subscribe as always. Check out my streams that I'm trying to do daily, playing some rank, doing some Jensen Button career mode, and I'll see you lot next time. Peace!